I'm Lucas,
And I'm Russell.
and you're listening.
You're listening to Sadboii Podcast.
Yeah, Sadboii.
Sadboii Podcast. Three, two, one.
So welcome back to the Sadboii Podcast.
Yes. Look who's here.
Yeah, look
It's
who's
me
well.
again.
Listen to who's here.
Yeah,
Not
listen
really,
to this dude that showed up again this week.
Yeah, we don't have videos yet.
Yeah. But hey, it's been a while since he's been on here.
Yes.
Well, welcome back, Anthony.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Warm welcomes. Thank you.
Yeah, how's life?
Quarantine be quarantine. So it's just.
How's walking to P-Mall?
You walk to P
Wait,
Mall?
what?
Okay, you walk to Pacific Mall?
No, I don't walk to P Mall. I just.
No, he drives there.
You
I lied that time. I was just joking. I don't walk to P Mall. I walk like maybe to I think maximum like 9 kilometers.
that's not bad. Like,
That's
where
not-
do you walk to?
Those people's houses.
Like all the way down. Like I just take a huge loop and huge detour just to add more kilometers to it.
Yeah, but
Those
where do you
people's
walk to?
houses.
Usually I walk all the way down to 404.
404.
Walk
Who
to it.
lives there?
No one.
You live-
No one lives.
you
I'm
live
not
on
going
the
to see
highway?
anyone, man.
Are you
Live on the
sure?
highway?
I walk to it. I'm on highway. I walk on 7 all the way to there, and then I grab some like drinks,
Oh.
usually warm because it's freaking cold out there, and
Yeah,
then I
you
just
don't-
loop around as exercise.
Who do you go to meet?
My imaginary friend.
Oh, really? How many are there?
That's just one so far.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure more will come, man.
Yo, this guy walked to P Mall. He didn't even call me up.
I did not walk to P
Oh,
Mall.
no, he doesn't.
That was
He
a
doesn't
joke.
call people.
I drove there. I drove to P Mall. Yeah. It's like the
Well,
corner.
he doesn't call anyone up, but he posted on Instagram story for everyone to see.
Yeah.
Hey
Like he,
guys, I walked to P-Mall.
Did I say that on my story? I don't think I did. I don't think I said I walked there. All right, I
Like,
told
this
you
guy-
guys. I did.
Or like his Instagram story has like, people giving him bubble tea or something. Like,
yo, I don't have anybody giving me bubble tea. What the hell?
I know. I have to
Dude,
go find my own
you
bubble
you
tea.
just haven't noticed them, guys. You just have to notice them a bit. Give them some attention.
Did you notice them or did they notice you?
I noticed them.
Oh,
noticed
how
them,
many?
yes,
I
yes,
notice a
no.
lot of people and they will give me bubble tea, so I don't know what's going on. I
So
know
let's talk
give me
about the
bubble
Star
tea.
Wars news. About
He wants to
Wait,
change the
wait,
topic.
wait. No.
Gina Carano
No,
getting
this guy
fired by
tells me
Disney.
to let him know that I'm uptown, but he doesn't tell me
What are you talking
he's
about?
downtown.
I don't, because you don't tell me when you're uptown.
You don't tell me where you're downtown.
I do by sharing it on my story.
That's
It's
not the same
basically
thing.
saying I'm downtown.
That's not
Yeah,
the same
whose house
thing.
did you go visit last time when you were downtown?
I have people downtown.
This
Oh,
guy.
like girls?
No,
Are you sure?
genders do not matter to me. I don't see. Okay, I see gender, but I don't. I don't discriminate, and my friend circles are quite diverse.
Okay, that's good.
Uh-huh.
Unlike a certain someone that just got fired recently.
Wait, what? Who this?
You know why she got fired?
Gina Carano. All right, let's talk about Gina Carano.
Unlike
This is how we're gonna loop into it, okay?
Anthony, unlike Gina Carano.
No, I think she has a
Gee.
quite diverse friend group. I think. I don't know. Okay, we don't know anything about her private life.
That's not the point I was going. Okay, all right. Okay.
Okay, so
But what was
Anthony,
your point?
how
What was your
about
point?
you-
Before we jump in, what was your point about Gina Carano?
Do you?
Welcome to the Sadboii Podcast.
This is an episode.
Oh my god. Okay, but how about Anthony explain the whole situation with Gina?
I'll be honest. I wasn't even the first one to find out. I think it was either you or Jason, or maybe my other friend. I think my other friend actually saw it coming. He was talking to me about. He said that people were upset about her, but they didn't like. It wasn't at that time. She wasn't fired yet. But then, out of the blue, he just asked me, "Yo, they fired Gina Carano," and I was like, "My friend just
Yeah.
told me this." So then I think that was Jason who told me that because I
Yeah.
don't really keep track of that.
Because I think I heard about it when she first started posting stuff, but I didn't look into it because at the same time, I'm like, who is she again? And then when the second time came around, she got fired. I'm like, oh, okay, like so.
Oh, now I remember who she is.
Yeah, I was like, now, oh, okay, I think I know who she
now
is.
that she's not going to appear anymore, yeah, I think I know who she is.
Yeah. Okay, but basically, like, okay, so from what I know, she basically just made a comparison between society and Nazi Germany.
Well, a
Is that what she
specific
did?
section, kind of, just like, again, from what I know too, I didn't really dig too deep into it, but I know she made some comparisons to being so. I think she felt the need to express that her stance that society has been quite disapproving of certain points of view, political stances. Maybe it's also related to cancel culture. I'm not sure, but it's similar. I would say. I guess I guess she felt like she was shamed, or people rallied against her when she did not say something that people liked or that were different. And she likened that to the Jews or the beginning of the Holocaust. And I think that's what probably the most...
The thing that triggered everyone?
Yeah, one of several. There was other stuff too, but I feel like those are much more smaller nuances. And this one was, I would say, the larger one. The one that probably would shock people if you just read the headlines and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, it's not far off from what you've said. So it's just... Yeah, it's just all on Twitter. I think it's all on Twitter too.
Yeah, because I think one of the arguments that people had like for defending Gina was like, oh, the main actor for the Mandalorian, Pedro, I don't remember his last name, but he was in Game of Thrones as well. He said something that too. Yeah, he said something like, but he made the comparison between like what was it, like Trump's presidency to Nazi Germany kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he said, but then people told him to stop, and then he did stop, and then apparently people said like the reason why Gina got fired was because they told her to stop, but she still kept doing it.
Oh, well, yikes! I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess,
but like my overall like opinion on it is kind of like, I mean, I see two sides to it. Like in terms of like it, like for an individual, yes, they have that freedom to say something like that, but at the same time, if you are working under a brand, you are basically a representative of that brand. So there are certain things that you can and can't say. So I kind of I see both of these sides. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't, to be honest, I'm not really taking a side anymore. I'm just like, it is what it is. Like,
it really is.
It's an unfortunate thing. I do agree there's some stuff that you shouldn't be saying, but that should be all related to the contract you signed. I guess you do have to live up to certain values that the company or your employer upholds or wants you to uphold, but this it kind of falls on a certain area here where it's more like just your freedom to express something. I think the worst. First of all, I think the firing her is a bit too much. It's too much, but that's me. And I also think that what she said is probably really tone deaf at worst. She could have compared to something different instead of that. Like,
I think it's because like in their mind, like I think that's probably like the easiest, quickest thing that they can think of. Because like, okay,
it's the quickest, and it's also the most like people will just be like it's the shock value. I think to compare it to something as gruesome and terrifying and horrible as the Holocaust. So I think that's what she was going for, but that doesn't bode well with people, especially when it's really not like there's other examples you could use that would be less contentious.
Yeah, because I was gonna say that too, right? Like I get where she's coming from because I do kind of agree with her, but at the same time, it's like I wouldn't use that example, especially if you're a public figure. You should not be using that kind of example. But I know where she's coming from because it's kind of like I think she is trying to tackle the whole concept of cancel culture, but the way she executed was just like, oh, I'm gonna relate it to Holocaust. But then you have other celebrities who have done it in a more, civil way, right? Like, like Mr. Bean, Rowan Atkinson, like he did it in a very civil way.
Yeah, so I agree with that too. I actually agree with her to an extent, and I think my friend made a good point here. He said that she should have probably compared it, or it would have been a better comparison rather, to compare it to the early days of political discrimination against communists that happened in the USA. Like that would be a bit more understandable and within the whole, being in America as opposed to bringing in whole race, and Nazis and Jews and Holocaust, which the world still is kind of, grappling with to, deal with these days too. So I think, like I said, that's why I believe it's like the worst that you can call this, in my opinion, is just simply she was very tone deaf, very insensitive. But I wouldn't say this like is anti-Semitic at all.
Okay, at this point, I still don't know what that means.
It's
Anti-Semitic?
Yeah.
It's like basically discriminating against Jews or making racial slurs against Jews.
Also, it's like basically like a Nazism kind of thing.
Something like that.
Because I know like it's linked to that. It's just I never like looked into like what the actual.
Yeah, it's just a very specific discrimination against Jewish people.
It's like
in broad umbrella term. Yeah.
See, you learn something new every day.
See, this is what I mean. People are still learning about the Holocaust and shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's like you never really see that word. Like for me, like I only like know like Nazism, Nazis, like all that stuff. But like I rarely see the people using like the anti-Semitism.
You will see that it's still
now. I'm seeing it more.
A lot.
I'm seeing it more now. So
yeah. And so if you watch a lot of international news regarding Israel and Palestine and the Middle East, and we hear that quite a bit coming from the Mr. Netanyahu, a PM of Israel. So it's still around, just specific niches.
Yeah. See, you learn something new every day.
But that's the main thing, I think, and I think it's a bit too much to fire her for. The other ones, I feel like she said like the other things were something along the lines of like gender or like gender. I guess identity, and how she kind of mocked them by saying, instead of like some of the fans wanted her to put the whole he/she or they stuff. Yeah, like stuff like that. Like to put her gender pronouns on there.
Okay, I'm very mixed on that. Personally, I'm very mixed on that.
I think it's fine to put it on there, but I think it's not something you should force someone to do.
Yeah, like if people want to do it. But like if someone like doesn't want to, like, okay, just move on with your life.
This is where Gina, I feel like, kind of went on a bad path, where she kind of looked. I don't know what her intentions were, but I can see why people think they were being mocked, because then she put beep boop beep on there.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she put that on there, like beep slash boop. Yeah, after that, and
after
then
the tweet.
Yeah, so I think this is her. Like, that's a bad move on her part, and I can see why they felt like they were being mocked. But then apparently, I think if I remember correctly, Pedro actually talked to her and explained to her the significance of all this, like the whole pronoun stuff, and then she took it back. She took it down. So I think I can understand being felt like you were mocked, and then she also whether it's real or not, she did take it down, and I think she apologized for it, but she learned something, I guess. Whether it's true or not, don't know. But if that's the case, then that's something that's a lesson learned. So she wasn't fired for that, but it was a build up. Mm-hmm. So I think she did make some mistakes, but I don't think they should amount to her being fired. She is a bit more vocal, and I think she is coming from a place where she does feel like people are forcing stuff onto her. So I guess I can understand her side of the story as well. But still, she did make some wrong moves.
for under Disney brand, but now she's doing something else with Ben Shapiro on the Daily Wire, which I think if it's like with her thoughts and like her opinions and stuff, I think it does fit more of Ben Shapiro's stuff. Apparently they're like doing some movie or whatever.
Well, I mean it's her, it's herself, so she can do whatever she wants, but it's just unfortunate that she's going to have to move on from her role Star Wars.
So I'm curious. I'm curious what season 3 of the Mandalorian is gonna be like now. Even though technically she wasn't like a big character anyway.
She wasn't too big. Yeah, I think they can just simply write her out. Like just leave. Like she's done. I think.
Didn't they write?
Did she have a big role?
It wasn't too big.
No, she didn't.
Like it was only big when she was on screen, but she wasn't big enough that without her, the show could not go on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, they can literally just write her to go back to the same planet and then just stay there.
Yeah.
Or they could just kill her off, probably.
Most of Mandalorian was literally just Baby Yoda.
Yeah. That's all I know.
That's all I know from the
series.
series.
Mandalorian because of Baby Yoda, and that's it. And that's not even his name. So
yeah, that's Grogu. Yeah, but no, it's like I think it's like a lot of people don't see it, but like when it comes to celebrities, I feel like once you become a celebrity anywhere, you kind of become like a product.
You are selling yourself.
Right? Yeah, so basically you have to follow certain policies, but at the same time, I feel like the people looking at celebrities, they forget that the celebrity is a human too.
They do.
And humans will always make mistakes.
Yeah, it's just that these mistakes are amplified because all eyes are on you. So I guess, but at the same time, I mean, the thing is, like if we're gonna look back at Gina, like her. They were mistakes, like the whole beep boop beep thing. That's a huge mistake.
Well, that's a stupid mistake.
That's just her. That's honestly, it's all on her. She's just being stupid there.
Yeah.
But like, if you're talking about the whole Jewish comparison thing, like I think that's or like the bad, that's tone deaf, but she is allowed to express her feelings. I think she is allowed to do that. Even celebrities should be allowed to do that. So
yeah,
honestly, I don't even know if it's just. I think because the thing is, it's not about expressing a view that Disney fired her. I think it's just the way she did it that she was.
Apparently, she said that it was almost like Disney like bullied her out of her role or her job.
I would believe that. It's almost like if your boss wants you to quit, he'll just make your job miserable until you quit, right?
Yeah, basically.
So like stuff like that, which I can understand. I can see it happening. Like it's real.
Yeah, and then you had Bill Burr who came out to talk about the situation, and it's funny because like apparently in the podcast when he was talking about it, apparently like he was actually trying to like just give a quick answer and move on, but then all these articles came out saying like he defends Gina Carano's firing and everything, and it's like
it's clickbait.
Yeah, it's all clickbait, right? But basically he's saying like unless you do something horrible, like I don't know, man, like he thinks Gina's like a sweetheart and everything, like he thinks the firing's completely stupid too.
Yeah, but they can do what they want because they're the employer.
I know, freaking Disney. But at the same time, Disney did make Wandavision, so
they're good for something.
Wait, did you watch Wandavision yet?
I haven't, but I know it's all released now, so it's on my binge list.
Can you like watch it? Because I think like one of the episodes that we're gonna do is literally gonna be a spoiler episode for all of WandaVision.
Yeah, like I only have Russell to talk to about it. Like I have no one else to talk to.
Watched it.
Yeah. It's like I can't even talk to like my girlfriend about it because she's not like a huge Marvel fan, but like she still watched it with me and she loves it.
You can talk to her about it though.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
I have to explain everything, like from the comics to everything.
Fair,
right? But like if I get to talk to people who like actually like have a bit of understanding, like at least like
I think I have the least understanding out of you two though. I think I'm probably the same as her girlfriend, to be honest. I don't read the comics.
No, I think you know a bit more because at least you watch the movies. She falls asleep during the movies.
Oh, how can you fall asleep in the movie?
Okay, I don't read the comics either, to be honest.
Oh,
but, like I still get some stuff.
Yeah, I read Wikipedia posts sometimes.
Well, why don't you just watch the 9 episodes first? Because like the 9 episodes combined, I think there's at least almost like 6 hours of.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so just binge it.
Yeah. And then, I know it's on my list. I have quite a bit to binge.
No, like, that should be like number 1 on your list.
when is that episode? Maybe we should talk about that after this podcast then.
What?
We'll figure that out later. But for all those listening right now, you've been warned that you might get spoiled.
Well, I'm sure there's going to be a spoiler tag on that one.
I don't know if I'll put a spoiler tag. I might be an asshole.
That's just evil.
Okay, but here's the thing, though. A lot of people have actually been watching it like every single week, and there are also a lot of people who've been waiting for it to finish, and then they can binge it all at once, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I think because it's been going at a weekly pace like this, I would say like I'll give people at least like 2-3 weeks to watch it, after that, like it's all on you.
No, at some point, yeah. At some point, it's all on you. I
but
agree.
it's fine because by the time we do talk about WandaVision, I think it will be like an episode in April.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, there's time. There's time for me to finish it.
Yeah.
Y'all
It's just,
been warned.
I feel like it's just like I think me and Lucas might record it like soon, and then I just schedule it for a later release.
No, this is some behind the scenes stuff, man. We just leave this.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. It's okay.
This podcast has always been very, very transparent.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, we want everyone to see who we are from behind the scenes and in front of the scene.
Especially the theme songs. The theme songs are amazing.
Oh, from WandaVision?
Yes.
Yeah, and the costumes and everything.
Because I've been trying to avoid a lot of spoilers. It's very difficult. Just like
really
with
hard.
Attack on Titan, it's very difficult to avoid. So I'm waiting for that one to finish too. I binge that.
Okay, for Attack on Titan, even though they say final season, the manga's not done yet, so I don't think that the final season will be the final season. I think they're just gonna release a movie to finish it off. Because
It's
apparently
either that, or I feel like usually what they do is like they'll end the anime, but they'll continue the manga, but they'll say the anime's done, and then maybe in a few years, then they'll be like,
probably.
"We're back, the return of Attack on Titan."
Yeah, because apparently there's like 2 episodes left in the season, and they're not even
There should
halfway
be
done
16, I think.
Okay, maybe 3 episodes. I don't know how many episodes.
Around there. I'm not sure which episode it is right now because I'm trying to avoid as much spoilers as I can because it's all
Spoil
over.
everything for him.
Yeah,
No,
so
don't
like
do
they
it.
can't really finish everything in 2 episodes or 3 episodes. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Don't challenge them.
I didn't spoil everything.
Don't give them a challenge.
I didn't spoil anything though.
No, because it's almost similar to like Dragon Ball Super, right? Like Dragon Ball Super ended like their whole thing at episode 131, but then like the manga is still going. But in the anime form, like it's completely done,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and no one knows when it's coming back.
But honestly, I really hope they don't. It's not too long because the longer, like, I don't want them to start heavily rely on fillers, you know, because there's like super long animes out there, and they rely on lots of filler, and it just gets so thick.
I think maybe
I just get lost in
I
them.
think maybe this is one of the solutions to fillers. Then like just stopping it and then just wait before they come back. Because I agree.
Yeah.
Like even like with Naruto, right? Like I'd
Dude,
watch
so
like,
much.
it gets so intense, and then all of a sudden it's like 60 episodes of filler. I'm like,
Yeah.
Wait. I never actually watched Naruto, so like I didn't actually experience the fillers.
like I watched like Naruto Shippuden, right? Like I watched like
I never
after
watched it either.
Pain attacked the village and everything, and then it was cool, right? And all of a sudden, like they started doing like flashback episodes back to when Naruto was like younger and everything with like Sasuke and all that. I'm
Wait,
like,
really?
bro, this is like 60 episodes of fillers. I'm not watching anymore. And that's when I got Naruto.
Okay, because that's like the same for One Piece. I
Oh, yeah.
like watched the anime recently after reading the manga, and like one page in the manga was like 2 episodes, or like one panel.
Yeah.
It's
almost as bad as when Dragon Ball Z they would scream for like at least 2 episodes before they can power up.
Yeah, I would prefer that they like take breaks in multiple seasons than like, just 100 episodes of fillers.
Because I didn't watch the ones you guys mentioned.
You
But
never
I watched
watched
Fairy
Naruto?
Tale. No, I never did. Yeah, no. I watched Fairy Tale.
Okay, yeah,
Same
there's no
thing with
point
that
in
one.
watching all the fillers. So
Yeah,
Yeah, I got stuck in the filler and I gave up. I just stopped. I lost interest because of the filler, and I just couldn't continue.
I just read the mangas.
I remember like the fillers in Bleach. Like I think it got to like vampires.
Oh, that's so
and
much
shit.
fun. But they actually ended it. It ended.
Yeah, I know.
I heard they're restarting it.
Yeah, they're restarting it. They're doing a specific arc.
Are they?
That's terrible.
Yeah, and Bleach kind of got boring because it kept going like he got his powers, he fights, he loses his powers. Oh, he finds his powers again. He fights. Oh, he loses his powers again. Oh, again.
Is that the whole season? Is that the whole series? Because I only watched like 2 episodes of it.
From what I remember, it's always like he loses his power and they're like, you'll never be able to get it back. Next day, oh, you got it back. Good job, man. Let's go fight. And they keeps repeating. It's the same thing with like I get actually annoyed at TV shows like when they do that shit. Like
when there's like no consequences pretty much at the end.
Yeah, it's like even like the Flash TV show, the DC one, like in the beginning was really good, right? And then all of a sudden now, like almost every season is like he keeps saying he's the fastest man alive, but then there's always someone faster than him, and then he loses his powers, and then they cry, and then he suddenly gets his power back, and he beats the guy, and it repeats like almost every season now.
Wait, is this the Flash?
Yeah, the TV show, not the movie, like the TV show.
Oh yeah, my friend's watching that. Yeah,
The TV show started off like really, really good. I really liked it, right? And then now it's just like it's a constant repeat. And it's like,
Is-
how many times is he going to lose his powers? How many times is he going to say he's the fastest man alive, but he's always outran by everyone else? Like, how fast is he if he's losing to every single person?
Is there a episode where he's like, where the Flash becomes obese? Because like, I remember a Justice League episode where the Flash becomes obese.
No, not yet. What
Okay.
they did was they tried to do like a TV version of a Flashpoint for Flash, but it still wasn't that good.
All right.
It's weird. Like all the DC TV shows, like when they start off, they're pretty good, but within the past like 2 years, like everything's been dropping in quality. In all honesty, I do think the reason for that is because they've started to push all this political correctness stuff onto the TV shows, that it makes a lot of people not want to watch it anymore.
have they? I never watched.
So it's like they have a Batwoman show, right? Even when that show first came out, people were already like a bit annoyed because she would always push this thing like, oh, like, you know, woman is better than a man. A woman can wear their suit better than a man. And it's like, bro, you literally just broke into your cousin's cave to steal his suit. What are you talking about? Like, I'm so confused.
Maybe that's just their character, you know.
All right.
And then it's like
He's overconfident.
and then it's like in the Supergirl series, a lot of people hated in the first season because like almost every single episode they had to push this woman can do it better than a man. And it's like sometimes you can like show that message without actually saying it.
Yeah.
Like when you start saying it, it's like I don't need to know. Like just act it out.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell me it. And it's just like, oh my god, I'm done. That's why they actually axed the Supergirl show, and they made a new show called Superman and Lois.
Oh, was it?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the Supergirl series ended, and
I
then
thought it was still ongoing.
No, they ended it, and they switched over to the Superman TV show. And people were pissed off in the first season of Supergirl too, because it's like Superman is supposed to be stronger than Supergirl, but because they had to do the political correctness thing, they made Superman like brainwashed, and then they had to have Supergirl save the day.
Okay.
And it's like, but Superman's supposedly the strongest person on Earth. I don't get it. And then like, I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with political correctness, but I feel like when you're doing a TV show and you're forcing it that much, you do lose a lot of the audience. Yeah, and I think Batwoman has been steadily declining as well in terms of views. I think the only thing that helped them is that apparently season 2, there's a new person being Batwoman, and I think apparently like the writing is like slightly better, but it's still very iffy. So lesson is, you don't need to watch DC TV shows anymore. They used to be really good. Now they're all just not that great.
Well, the ones before like 2015 were good.
Oh yeah, back then when Arrow, like all of them, like they were still good. They were entertaining.
I love Smallville.
Yeah.
Smallville.
Oh yeah, Smallville. Yeah, that's throwbacks.
Oh, they erased that universe.
Yeah, I know. It's such a shame. It's a really big shame.
Yeah. It's crazy though. I like how when they did that like a whole joint thing, kind of like their own version of Avengers kind of thing. Mm-hmm. They use that to kind of wipe out all the multiverse stuff, all the universes that we know, they're all gone.
Yeah, no, it's
all the past.
It's Batman a shame because movies. It was good.
Yeah, but then they're just like, fuck this, we're gonna have this new one. And apparently, like the new Superman for the TV shows, he's actually like pretty scrawny.
Oh,
but he's Superman.
But maybe he'll gain muscles. You know, maybe like Captain America.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't. He's been wearing like a suit to make him look buffer, but he still looks really scrawny.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, the TV show is so weird. All the DC TV stuff is so weird.
It could have been like John Cena or The Rock being Superman, but all right.
No, the Rock someone else being Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam.
Black Adam. I don't even know who that is.
I don't either. Apparently, they're
just like just black anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero.
He's an anti-hero, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys also see the behind the scenes photos of Thor 4 right now?
No.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil myself.
It's not even spoiler. Apparently, Chris Hemsworth has gotten even more jacked than his previous Thor movies.
Oh, okay.
I
This was
heard that he
revealed
got
like a few
jacked.
months ago, wasn't it?
His biceps are like literally the size of my thighs now.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. I saw his like Instagram photos.
Yeah, like everyone's saying like he's even more jacked than ever. Like no one knows what happened. Let's see, he's on steroids at this point.
What if he's just like jacked? Like his arms are jacked, but he's still like the bulky fat.
No, they got rid of that.
Damn it.
Because apparently, like it takes him a while to wear the fat suit too, so they literally just told him to just jack up even more. And apparently, Natalie Portman is like getting jacked too right now.
No, Natalie Portman getting jacked.
Yeah, she's back in
she's supposed to be Thor.
Because she's going to be female Thor. Well, that's like the
really she's coming back to be a female Thor.
Yeah, because in the comics, she became female Thor.
Well, Anakin's going to be pissed.
Yeah, but then the funny thing is, a lot of people who read the comics, they said that comic that showed Jane Foster becoming Thor, apparently that comic tanked in sales.
Okay.
Yet they're still making a movie.
Maybe different times.
Maybe, but at the same time, like, you know what? I trust Marvel with what they're doing now. I trust them.
Oh man, okay, I'm looking at Chris Hemsworth. Oh damn,
he's super jacked.
Yo, his arms.
Yeah,
it's bigger than my head.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It's crazy.
I'm not excited for the Spider-Man one too. Did you guys hear any news about Spider-Man? The new the three of them.
The rumor, the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, like all three of them.
At this point, I'm very confused because after the whole trolling thing with WandaVision, with the actor from Vision who kept going like, there's going to be a huge cameo at the end of the series. Oh wait, this is a spoiler. Never mind, I can't continue.
That's a spoiler.
Oh, okay. So basically, just know like there's like a huge troll that the actor for Vision has been doing, and I think everyone fell for it. So at this point, it's like I don't know whether I should believe Tom Holland when he says that he hasn't seen Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield on set.
Isn't he the one that revealed that like
he didn't reveal anything? It's just like because he spoiled something before and everyone thinks that he's gonna spoil something, Marvel's using him as a marketing tactic.
Okay, yeah, that's true. because they tend to like try to not tell him anything for leaks.
Yeah, so I mean I feel like there is a chance we'll see them only because Zendaya, the guy that plays Ned, and Tom Holland, they posted like an Instagram post with like fake Spider-Man titles. Mm-hmm. And I think I posted this on the Discord too, right? I don't think I told Anthony, but basically like one of the titles was like Spider-Man Home Slice, and apparently Home Slice was referring to like Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker because he was a pizza boy. So when I saw the logo, I also looked at it like the color scheme, right? I'm like, the color scheme literally looks like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man color scheme. And then when I looked at Spider-Man Homewrecker, they're like, oh, it's Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Homewrecker?
Yeah, Homewrecker.
Yeah, that's one of the posts that was...
Yeah, because
there's troll posts. Okay.
He basically, because Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, he killed like 2 people from the Stacy family. Okay, he killed the dad, and he got the daughter killed too, Gwen Stacy.
Oh yeah, he killed the dad.
Yeah, he got both of them. So that's why I'm like, Homewrecker. Yeah, it makes sense. And if you look at the color scheme of the logo, it's literally designed in the same color scheme and detail as Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man outfit. And I'm like, is this supposed to be like on purpose, or is this supposed to be like an actual troll thing? And then you look at the third one, it's like Spider-Man Home Run. Wait, is it Home Run or something? Oh, shit, I don't remember. But like the color scheme was like all green Spider-Man logo. I'm like, I think that's like hinting towards a Green Goblin kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I'm like,
interesting.
I think they're bringing in like those actors, but I think they might do it in a way that might surprise us. Because I mean, like people have said like they've seen like Tobey Maguire or like Andrew Garfield.
Oh, I can't wait for Tobey Maguire. Yo,
Pizza Boy. Emo dancing?
No, emo dancing. There you go. You know the one where he's going in to buy new clothes and he air humps?
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
Like, I feel like they're going to appear in like a different version, not as the Spider-Man that we know.
That's fair.
I mean,
yeah.
he was not the Spider-Man we all knew either in the third movie.
That's true. That's true. And then like there's that new thing where they said apparently if these new Spider-Man universe movies from Sony fail, so for example like Venom 2, Morbius, like apparently if those movies don't do well, apparently Sony Japan is actually going to force Sony Pictures to sell the Spider-Man rights all back to Marvel.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna say,
so you're hoping they flop.
Sony's from Japan, right? So
yeah. So I'm gonna say we should all boycott those movies and just pirate it. I do not support pirating. Just.
No,
but I mean, just stream it.
We don't support pirating at all.
Yeah, we don't support pirates.
No. I like One Piece. That's it. I support Luffy.
You can support Luffy in One Piece, but don't support piracy.
And Jack Sparrow.
Yes.
And Jar of Sand or something. I don't remember. But yeah,
I don't remember either.
But yeah, they could just like tell Tom Holland to deny these rumors because like,
that's the other thing, right?
Even
like,
though the rumors,
it's like there's been so many rumors of them saying like, oh, we're gonna get Chris Evans to come back to play like Marvel character. We're gonna get Quake from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to come back in the Secret Invasion TV series, and then all those actors and actresses are like, oh, I wish, oh, this is news to me. And then it's like, whether it's true or not, you guys have to deny it anyways because you guys are under the NDA contract with Marvel anyways.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like they're gonna be like, Chris Evans is rumored to come back, and then Chris Evans comes out, yeah, you guys right, I'm back, I'm coming back, don't worry. Like, it doesn't work like that. And then there are actually people who are like, oh no, this is debunked because they said they're not coming back. And it's like,
you could just say it.
What?
You could take it, you could believe it or not.
Yeah, like what? And at this point, like I think a lot of the actors from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I feel like this has probably been like their biggest success. So I don't feel like they can just walk away from it.
Yeah.
Like especially like Robert Downey Jr. having done this for like what, like
a decade and
12 years? Yeah, 12 years ish.
Yeah.
Like he tried to do like Dr. Dolittle and that movie tanked, and that's why there were rumors of him wanting to come back. Like he doesn't need to come back as like, Tony Stark, but people are saying like he might come back as like the AI for Ironheart.
Okay.
Yeah, which then like I'm fine with that too. Like I feel like RDJ should still just just be there. He doesn't need to be Iron Man or anything. He just needs to be there.
He could just voice the AIs.
Yeah, and that's totally fine.
Yeah, it's like how Jarvis became Vision. Tony's just gonna be Ironheart.
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony needs to watch WandaVision.
Yeah,
you really need to watch WandaVision.
I will. I have been
asked by You're watching it now. You're watching it tonight.
No,
yeah, you have to watch all of it tonight.
You know what? Like, there's just so many shows that's out or like going to come out. Just so much content.
It doesn't matter.
I'm kind of.
It doesn't matter.
You're gonna get behind because next Friday, that's when Falcon and the Winter Soldier comes out.
What the hell?
Yeah. A week.
Because Marvel promised that on Disney Plus they're gonna have weekly Marvel stuff coming out.
Why are they doing this to us?
That's why you should have just watched. That's why you should have just watched it weekly. No, he should have just watched it weekly because one episode, the beginning, it's all just like 20 minutes long. Like they're short episodes.
Wait,
it's just
episodes are 20 minutes?
Yeah, there's only 2 episodes that are like 40.
Yeah, and the last one's 50 minutes. And you got to remember that like for 7 minutes, that's credits because this whole series was filmed on the scale of an actual movie. So the credit scene is actually pretty long. That's why you should just watch it weekly.
No, not weekly. There's no point in watching it weekly now.
No, but I'm saying like even like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, that one is, they said that it was 6 episodes, 1 hour each.
Oh man, wait, was this the same thing for WandaVision? 6 hours each? 1 hour each?
No, WandaVision was 9 episodes, but in total it was 6 hours. So they split. It was like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. Like it's spread out.
Interesting.
Because they also tried to basically mimic how those sitcoms were back in the day.
Oh, right, because that's the universe we're in. Or the universe she's creating.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. We'll go with that.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know it yet because I haven't watched it, but...
Just watch it tonight.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything tomorrow anyways.
It could be. I have stuff to do.
Yeah,
what do you have to do? Huh? What do you have to do?
Don't worry about it, guys. Come on.
Huh? Who are you going to see?
He has to go see his girls.
No.
Horrible. You know how many
Um,
girls he's met on Clubhouse? This dude's on Clubhouse.
I
Well,
don't even know what
Clubhouse
Clubhouse
is a
is.
pretty interesting app. It's like a podcast live radio app. That's
Speaking
how I
of
treat
which,
it, at least.
the Sadboii podcast is on Clubhouse. So
Yeah.
wait, we're on
nice.
Clubhouse, right? Yeah, we're on Clubhouse.
I have invites.
Yes,
for
I have it
Clubhouse.
too. So if anyone wants it, you reach out to
Yeah,
us.
because Anthony invited me, but I don't really use Clubhouse because I'm very socially awkward. So
You don't have to actually socialize. You can always jump into rooms just to listen.
I don't use Clubhouse either because I'm on Android.
You know, that's
Yeah.
what it says. You
I don't know about. The thing is, like, I don't know what to listen to when I'm on Clubhouse, right? Like, I'd rather just watch a show.
So there's
in the
more
background.
clubs now. Just the other day, they opened more clubs, and there's more. Maybe there might be some that you're interested in. I'm not sure, but like if you follow certain topics, certain rooms will pop up, and yeah, I don't know.
Which makes sense. It's just I don't know. I'm not that. It's
When you start out, it seems kind of like, what am I doing? Kind of feeling. But once you start getting into it, it becomes better. It's like the more you use it, the better it gets, type of thing. But you also have to actually use it and enjoy it to actually continue to use it. Otherwise, you're just going to be just nothing.
It's like when I want noise, I usually just leave a show on in the background.
Oh man, I can't do that. If I turn on a show, I want to watch that show because I am interested in that show.
Well, that's why I put on like old shows.
I don't do that either.
So it's like I leave on The Office. I left on Modern Family. I think I'm rewatching Avatar right now.
You know what's a good show to watch right now on Netflix? Superstore.
What?
That's a good show.
I already finished all that.
Yo,
it's not
so
a good show.
right?
I don't think it's good.
What?
I watched all of it. I don't think it's that good.
Wow.
Oh, you know what's
like
coming out in April? Shaman King.
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Never
April,
watched it,
next
but
month.
yeah.
Never watched it either.
I only watched like half of it when I was a kid, so I don't really remember what happens.
I don't either.
So we could watch it like we could watch it next month.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't have that motivation to watch new stuff. It's weird.
You watch Digimon?
I do watch. You don't watch new stuff? I mean, Wandavision's new. All those other
like not a lot of new stuff actually catch my attention anymore. It's like
I watch new stuff.
I started like a lot of new shows on Netflix, but I just never finished it.
That's okay. It's
yeah. Some of them I haven't finished either. Like I haven't finished Lucifer.
Okay, Lucifer's a show you should finish.
Okay, I didn't even start it. I didn't even start Lucifer. But it's on my list. I have
Lucifer's
a huge list,
really good.
And it's building, and it's not being completed. So I need to get on that too.
I have a huge list that I didn't even like start on. So
yeah,
you're not alone.
All these lists just keep getting bigger and bigger. That's what I'm saying. Too much content. Okay.
I threw my list out. I gave up.
Okay, but you should at least watch Wandavision.
No, I will. Well, that one I will for sure because I know other people have asked me to watch it too.
Yeah.
So it's definitely it was on my list before it even started airing. So I was excited to watch it. I just had other stuff I was preoccupied with.
You had to go out and see these certain people.
No, but you're watching it tonight. It's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, Superstore wasn't that good. I don't think it's that great.
I liked it.
Is that the one where they're like working at Walmart or whatever?
Basically, yeah.
It's kind of like ever since like The Office, I feel like they've been trying to do a lot of these shows like Brooklyn 99. Now they're doing Superstore, and it's like I don't think Superstore is that great because like I'm not a fan of a lot of the characters. Some parts are funny, but it's just like I don't get that emotional connection to this show.
That's right.
I don't think there's supposed to be an emotional connection. I just kind of watch it to sleep. Not that it's boring, but it's just like a good show that I can like. If I fall asleep, I won't feel like I missed a whole chunk of the story. Even though I will rewatch it, but like
there isn't really much story.
Yeah, there's no story, right? So it's just basically their lives, and like sometimes maybe something happened between two characters, like in an episode back then, but it really doesn't have that much bearing on the actual show, so that you can keep watching. You know, it's just like
I would say it's not a good show, but it is something that's just like you can just leave it on kind of thing.
It's a whatever show, yeah. You can really just watch it. Laugh.
Yeah, because like when I see the characters, I think I don't like any of the characters. I don't think
I like Jonah.
Great. Oh, I don't think he's a good character.
I like him, you know, because I understand where he's coming from. You know, I think you should too. You can university and everything.
I don't.
But I think it's I don't know. I do see my friend who watches this with me. She's also from. We went to university together. We both feel a little bit of ourselves in Jonah sometimes. So I think it's kind of interesting. It's fun to watch Jonah talk and then get bullied by his other coworkers.
His character is okay, and then like I'm not a fan of Amy's character. I'm not a fan of a lot of characters.
I kind of like I like Amy. I like Amy and Jonah.
I don't know. The show is like
they're okay. It's not a bad show. It's not a bad show.
Yeah, like it's not like a horrible show, but I wouldn't say it's like a really really good show. To me, it's kind of like a 5 out of 10, 6 out of 10 kind of show.
Oh, yeah, maybe 6.5 or 7.
Yeah, like I said, it's literally just a show you just leave on the background.
But I'm not that type of person to actually like sitcoms either. So
I don't think they did it. Like I'd rather watch Brooklyn 99 or The Office over Superstore.
Maybe. I think it's possible. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, I think we have reached the end of our time.
Oh, so thanks for listening, guys.
And happy birthday to Anthony.
Happy birthday to Anthony! Right,
which is next week actually, but
by the time this episode airs, it is his birthday.
Is it?
Like probably closer.
That's true.
I don't know. Well, whenever we air it,
I don't have a birthday.
His birthday is on March 18th. Everyone, just remember March 18th.
Yeah. So happy birthday.
Yeah. So he wants all the girls to message him.
I don't think there is.
And like message him to watch WandaVision if he has not already.
Yeah.
Please.
Or else he's gonna have no vision.
I'm watching it while we talk right now.
No,
that's
you're not.
Bullshit.
No, you're not.
This guy, all he does is bullshit. Anyways,
I will.
Everyone wish Anthony a happy birthday, and yes, thank you for listening.
It's okay.
If you don't watch WandaVision, I'm going to spoil it for you.
Yeah,
don't spoil it for me. You can't spoil it for me if I just read this enough. If I just go read it Wikipedia.
No, there's
won't be on Wikipedia.
I'll spoil it for myself before you can spoil it for me.
Sure.
All right, bet.
No. All right, everyone. Bet. Thanks for listening.
All right, have a good night or have a good day.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. Remember to social distance. Wear your mask.
Don't walk to P-Mall.
Always
don't walk. Well, actually, I don't know. If it's a nice day, walk to P-Mall.
Yeah.
See y'all there.
Goodbye.
Right, stay safe out there.
Thanks for listening to the Sadboii Podcast. Please remember to subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and have a nice day, I guess.
Yeah, stay sad or happy.
Yeah.
Sad?
Happy.
Sad? Happy?
Sadboii.
Sadboii Podcast.
Sadboii Podcast. Good night.